Upland Kingdoms is a game built on top of Upland, using the properties that you own as your domain. Anything that is built on a property in-game is attached to that property. That means if you sell that property in Upland, those buildings move with it to the new owner. Your goal will be to develop your kingdom, raise an army, amass wealth, and subjugate other players to become the most powerful ruler in each kingdom. Core game concepts. Time. The game moves at a pace of 30 minutes in the real world for 1 day in game. Each season, spring, summer, fall, and winter, lasts for 12 hours, so an in-game year is 2 real days long. Every 30 minutes, the game will tick forward 1 day. Goods will be produced, peasants trained, upkeep paid, and taxes collected. Kingdoms. Each city in Upland acts as a separate kingdom. Resources and workers in one kingdom cannot be used in another kingdom without being moved there first. Your goal will be to become the most powerful ruler in each kingdom. Lands. Your properties in Upland are matched to the lands in Upland Kingdoms. To get more land, just buy property in Upland. If you sell land, and buildings or workers on that land will transfer to their new liege in Upland Kingdoms. Natural resources. They can be harvested from properties using jobs. Some, like ores and stone, are unlocked through improvements. Others, trees in particular, are present on properties from the start. Trees will slowly grow back after harvest, assuming there is space on the property. Improvements, which are built by your workers on your lands. They can produce food or goods, store the bounty of your kingdom, train your workers, and more. Remember, they are tied to the property they are built on. If you sell the property in Upland, the improvement goes with it. Workers can man your improvements and form your army. They do everything from harvesting and producing goods to attacking you enemies. Every tick of the game, each worker has a chance to reproduce, creating a new peasant. If you want to halt growth, just click on the small circle next to your population until it's red. Housing. Your workers will continue to reproduce until you hit your maximum population limit. This limit is determined by a combination of total size of properties you own in a kingdom and the spark hours of completed structures on those properties. Upkeep. In order to keep your workers fed and happy, you will need to pay for their upkeep. Workers like variety, so give them a range of foods and luxuries to boost your production, tax, and birth rates. Too little, and you will suffer penalties. Combat. When you first start in a new kingdom, you will have a 3-week period where you cannot attack or be attacked. Once this is over, you are free to start the great game of attacking and vassalizing your fellow players. Vassals. If you attack and defeat another player in-game, they become your vassal. This means that 10% of their production and 50% of their tax goes to you. You can have as many vassals as you can control, but be careful, they will try to fight for their freedom.